Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
I can't overstate the urgency. Let's organize a massive global grassroots pressure campaign and get the world to switch to plant-based this decade, preferably within the next few years, to avert a climate catastrophe.
Continue watching to find out more.
Don't be vegan, cause needles, shots, antibiotics, and all kinds of hospital machines are cute toys.
Jak se máte means how are you in Czech. My name is Agata. The jovial people of Czech Republic admire your understanding and love for all living souls, including our beloved animal friends. Welcome to the second part of Plant-Based Treaty Initiative, the Climate Save Movement. Intelligent viewers, in our first episode, we learned from Dr. Anita Crying, the Global Coordinator of the Plant-Based Treaty Initiative, and Nicola Harris, the Director of Communications, what the Plant-Based Treaty is and why we need it. In 2020, our beloved Supreme Master Ching Hai gratefully presented Shining World Compassion Award to Dr. Crying for her noble endeavors to save lives of our precious animal co-citizens. Today, we're honored to continue our interview with Anita and Nicola, who will share their goals and objectives for this powerful new initiative, the Plant-Based Treaty.
We've set ourselves goals of 10 million individual endorsers, 10,000 businesses and organisations in 50 cities by 2023, which is when the global stocktake of the Paris Agreement happens. The signatures we collect are basically there to show the support for plant-based treaty and show the momentum building, and we are trying to create this bottom-up pressure to show that individuals, groups, businesses are all coming together to call for world leaders to implement this global agreement about a transition to a plant-based economy. We're reaching out to decision makers to show that there is support behind it. When we do reach 2023, we will reset the goals, we'll look at the situation and figure out what we do next. At the moment, we're developing city campaigns where we're asking councillors to pass resolutions to endorse a plant-based treaty. We've now launched email action campaigns where people can email their representatives.
If you go to our website, plantbasedtreaty.org, there's an email alert that you can send under the City Actions campaign. Our approach is we try to find champions at City Council who can convince their colleagues and then vote on a motion to endorse the treaty. It's very important for us to get the plant-based treaty endorsed by cities so they can create this pressure on national governments to add a plant-based treaty to the Paris Accords.
Government support plays a critical role in making the paradigm shift away from livestock raising over to a plant-based diet. So far, the plant-based treaty has already received heartwarming support from cities around the world, including in the United Kingdom, a country well known for its advanced legislation system.
For the launch on August 31st of this year, 2021, 100 cities participated in City Hall actions, asking cities to endorse the treaty. We had Bristol councillors join the city launch. Senator Jesus Rodriguez from Mexico City joined the launch in New Delhi. Activists from Climate Save New Delhi met with the environment minister. There was the member of European Parliament, Sylvia Spurek from Poland, held a plant-based treaty banner at a march.
14 MPs from Parliament have signed an early day motion. They're not even all vegan themselves, but they recognise what needs to happen. The motion calls on the government to use COP26 in Glasgow as an opportunity to be a world leader in recognising the negative impact of animal agriculture and to make commitments to develop a global strategy towards a plant-based food system.
We didn't expect to go to the national level that quickly. We were sort of focusing on the cities, but now we have a proposed motion in the UK, one in Australia coming up, and then one in France. It's nice to see that, politicians at the federal level see the value of this and are taking leadership before they are pressured from the bottom up in the cities.
The good news is that those who see the value of the plant-based treaty are not limited to the politicians.
With our endorsements, we are monitoring people's diet when they endorse, and that has been really positive. Around 60% of endorsers are vegan, but then there are also people who are vegetarian, there are people who say they're trying to reduce animal consumption, and there are people signing up as omnivores. It shows that people are recognising that there is a climate catastrophe looming and that there is a connection between the food that we're eating.
I don't need to eat meat, and industrial meat production causes great harm. The Honorable Nathaniel Erskine Smith, vegan.
Warm-hearted viewers, we'll now pause for a moment to hear a short message. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our program. Despite a very positive reception to the treaty from cities and political parties, Nicola found it actually more challenging to get endorsement from the large environmental groups.
Before we launched, we decided to get pre-launch endorsements from various different actors, and we wanted to speak to Greenpeace and some of the big environmental NGOs to get their backing. And we found it was a lot more challenging than we anticipated. We're not giving up. We are making progress. We've had a Friends of the Earth chapter endorse, and we've had endorsements from Extinction Rebellion in Argentina and Rome, and Fridays for Futures chapters. And we've also got endorsements from different NGOs like the Ocean Preservation Society, Global Ocean Trust. So we're still hopeful, but it has been a challenge.
Last month, a UN report on the Paris Agreement progress showed we are not doing nearly enough to cut down emissions and reverse global warming. We're literally at breaking point now, though the alarm was first raised by esteemed climate professor Dr. James Hansen at the US Senate hearing in 1988. Anita calls for a unified effort to end the climate crisis by endorsing the treaty and taking government to task.
If we don't act soon, then our window of opportunity is smaller. And think of societal breakdown. As the temperature gets hotter, there's more people will get sick and die of heat stroke. There will be challenges to the energy system. As temperatures go up, these energy systems have trouble operating in higher temperatures. There's the fear of a food system breakdown. Food systems become vulnerable when the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius or higher. You see rivers drying up. There's water shortages. We're going to see increased number of climate refugees. What is going to be our capacity to address all these issues, like sea level rise, flooding, more extreme weather events like hurricanes, forest fires? The plant-based treaty is a way to address this decade. I can't overstate the urgency. One way to address climate anxiety is to work on solutions like the plant-based treaty. We really need millions of people to come together and to force national governments to address, the real issues at the global level.
In conclusion, Anita emphasizes that a key way people can help is by endorsing the plant-based treaty. Their website is designed to allow endorsement at 4 levels: individuals, groups, businesses, and cities. The website also offers a host of resources that one can make use of to spread the urgent message and garner more support.
ask your friends, family, endorse now. Here's the website. Go to the website and take a look at it. And we also we ask people to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. We have over 10,000 followers on Instagram already. We try to educate people about the link between animal agriculture and climate chaos and what the solutions are. If you want to form a group in your city, we can connect you with the other people who endorsed in your city. We're going to be creating little hubs of activists and organizing together as groups and having a city campaign, a hospital campaign where you're trying to veganize the menu, a schools campaign, and so forth. Let's organize a massive global grassroots pressure campaign and get the world to switch to plant-based this decade, preferably within the next few years, to avert a climate catastrophe.
At the Ahimsa and the Environment online event hosted by Go Dharmic on October 31st, 2021, the opening day of COP26, the world-renowned humanitarian and spiritual master, Supreme Master Ching Hai, addressed the importance of humanity's return to their original loving quality.
Warning: sensitive images.
All livestock farming is haunted with that oppressive, torturous, murderous, and utter suffering energy. All that tormented energy, and we're living in it. Then, of course, by consuming these dead animal products, not only our soul will recognize it as unbefitting, cruel, wicked, and devilish, but also our physical body will revolt, and then sicknesses come. Now, imagine that kind of energy is being consumed by the mass of people globally and daily. Do we still wonder why our world degrades to this extent and suffers the way it does? Let's pray for the quick rescuing of our planet, and that our leaders and co-citizens alike will take heed of the warnings from nature, because nature is our own reflection. May God help the message of peace, mercy, and benevolence to reach everyone's hearts and open our minds to make the right choice, thus repair and sustain our only earth home. May God still be merciful and bless us all as we begin anew to live as good stewards for life on earth.
We're deeply grateful to Supreme Master Ching Hai for this most recent message of compassion, for her infinite wisdom and love for humanity. Our heartfelt appreciation to Anita, Nicola, and the entire Plant-Based Treaty team, who are working tirelessly to make the most meaningful and positive impact on what is undoubtedly the most important global crisis of our times. May your continued efforts result in the changes needed for us to realize a vegan world soon. During a 2008 global warming seminar held in Tokyo, Japan, Supreme Master Ching Hai shared her vision for the future of our world, along with a message of hope for humanity.
I see peace efforts. I see generous helping hands from all nations and individuals and groups and organizations. I see love growing in different ways. These signs might be still insignificant now, but they are like the sparks of fire that will soon turn into a mighty flame, that will cinder past ignorance and hatred and make a new beginning of a nobler and saintlier race on earth. Please think positive and keep doing what you can to awaken our neighbors and keep dreaming of a heavenly world in our lifetime and continue to the next generations to come. We are together. We are fearless. We are strong. We are determined to change the world. We are courageous. We are with all humanity who wish for a peaceful, safe, loving world, and we all deserve it.
Inspiring viewers, the future belongs to vegans. In that faith, let us march toward the new benevolence world that we build together. To find out more about the Plant-Based Treaty Initiative, please visit plantbasedtreaty.org.
Vegan, 'cause we work for God, not for Satan.
Clear-sighted viewers, we're grateful for your company today. Coming up next is a prayer for compassion, part 2 of 2. May humanity quickly adopt an eco-friendly vegan lifestyle as we restore Mother Earth's balance in divine protection.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/VEG.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/VEG.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/VEG.
మా కార్యక్రమాలు అందజేస్తున్నాయి అనేక భాషలలో. దయచేసి చూడండి suprememastertv.com/schedule మరియు suprememastertv.com/VEG.